The live stream will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats. Please take your seats. The live stream will start in 2 minutes.
No. Hello. I'm proud to announce that I am hosting today, so we are going to have the best time. We are all here for Kevin Hart's new movie on Netflix, Lift. He will be with us soon, but before that, we're going to have a conversation. We are live on TikTok right now. Put your hand out if you've done your homework. Your Kevin Hart homework. Because I heard that the trailer was actually sent to everybody. Put your hand out if you watched it. Okay, so I'm going to come around with some questions. Where am I going? Moyo. Okay. Moyo, turn around. We're live on TikTok right now. Say hello to everybody.
Yo, my people.
Welcome to everyone that's joining the live. Yeah, man. Now, Moyo, I have a question for you. What was the name? What is the name of Kevin Hart's character in Lift?
That's easy, man. Kevin Hart. Kevin's playing Kevin.
Cyrus.
Yeah, Kevin Cyrus Hart.
Okay. Who else watched the trailer? Here we go. Winning with the Wilsons. We are here. Right, moving on. Let's talk about... Okay. In the film, Lift, of course, out on Netflix right now. Where is the plane flying from during the heist?
Ooh, ladies first.
Ladies first. Oh, I thought they said Forbes. Sorry. From...
I'll give you some options. London, Milan, or Amsterdam?
Oh, easy. London.
Correct. Ooh, okay. I was actually praying for your downfall, but it proved me wrong. Who wants the next question? Dujon. You're welcome. We're live. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Is that it?
Yeah.
In the film. What film?
Lift.
There we go. Where is the plane going? Yes. Hamburg, Stockholm, or Zurich?
Zurich.
Correct. It's fine. Correct. Right. Now, this is a personal question about Kevin Hart. If you've just joined the live, welcome. We are waiting for our special guest. I've probably given the name away 100 times already. What is the name of Kevin Hart's production company, Morgan? Turn around, Morgan. Turn around. Wait. It's multiple choice. Heartfelt, Heartless, or Heartbeat?
I would have to say it would be Heartbeat, the best production company.
Oi. Yes, correct. We know a lot about Kevin Hart. You know when your teacher would be looking for somebody to answer the question? The people that are looking away is the person the teacher goes to. So I'm going to go to Watson.
I knew, why? I was so bad to you.
How many kids does Kevin Hart have?
How many kids? Wait. Hello there. Hi.
That's Watson.
How about this?
I'll give you a multiple choice.
Yes, no, but I know it, but I like the choice.
Okay. 1, 3, or 4?
Okay, 4.
You understand? So, hold on. Here's the thing. My mind is saying 3, but then again, it could be 4. Wait. 4.
Does anybody want to...
Yes, right.
Wait, no, wait. No.
If you are on the live, even though these guys can't see the live, tell us, can you call a friend? How are we going to do that? Okay, ask the audience. Go on, ask the audience. Let's go.
3. I think it's 4.
Okay, you know what? We'll do a vote. Put your hand out if you think it's 3. Oh, okay. Put your hand out if you think it's 4. Okay. It is 4. It is 4. Congratulations. Well done. Okay. This one's hard. I didn't know this. Where are we going? Ooh. The Forbes. The Forbes. Hello, everyone. This is
Tara Thorpe.
and
Adrian.
Thorpe.
this is the question. What sports team did Kevin Hart's mother sign him up for as a teenager to keep him out of trouble? I'm going to give you, it's multiple, don't worry. Tennis, basketball, or swimming? Is it swimming?
He didn't answer for us.
Okay.
No, we didn't confer. I'm going to say swimming or basketball. Swimming. Basketball, because if you deep it, yeah, basketball.
Basketball?
Basketball.
Do you want help from the audience?
No, because I stand on business.
Oh, okay, so it's basketball.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Okay, there we go. Okay, she said basketball. I'm not gonna help this break up. You guys do this later, please. It is swimming. It's swimming. It is swimming, which is very interesting. When I was watching this documentary, unfortunately, he didn't win any awards for swimming, but we still love Kevin Hart. Okay. Somebody give me some eye contact. Oh, there we go. Hi. Hello.
Hello,
And you are?
I'm Jay.
Is that your TikTok handle, though?
Well, no, it's Poppy Hollins is my TikTok handle.
Okay, there we go. You got to let him know. I said that's Watson. That's yours, no? Come on. Staying on top of it. Right, we have a question for you. What year was he born? Multiple, don't worry. 1983, 1969, or 1979? What year was Kevin Hart? What? You can phone a friend, but for those of you that just joined, we are here to celebrate the release of Lift on Netflix, and we are waiting for our special guest, Kevin Hart. So if you want to see him, stay, please. Don't go.
Yeah.
Ready?
1979.
Are you sure? I'm gaslighting. Okay, he's right. 1979.
6th of July.
Okay. Let's go to Will. Very quickly. Will, you have about 10 seconds to answer this. Looking at the camera. How old is he then?
Sorry, how old is Kevin Hart? I'll probably say 37. That's a healthy, excuse me. What, that's what, excuse me. I think I stand on business. I'm standing on business. Yes. 37, thank you very much.
37?
Yeah.
I'll just let you guys count because he was born in 1979, so let's do the counting. I'll give you guys 10 seconds. Go. 10 seconds to do the maths. There we go. Okay, but don't mention that when he gets here. Or actually, no. Guys, we're going to set something up for Kevin. Who has seen that interview where he asks people's age, and every time they say their age, which is, he's like, dang. And they get proper offended, right? Yes. So when he gets here, I'm going to sneakily say, oh, Kevin, like, how old are you now? Da, da, da. He's going to say 44. All of you have to say. Yeah? Do not mess it up. Okay? Do not mess it up. Right. Okay. Right. Where are we going next? Where was Kevin Hart born? You know the teacher doesn't go to the person who puts their hand up because he knows the answer.
Oh, stop.
And you are?
I'm George _. Yeah.
She's been praying for that moment. Where was he born? Atlanta, Florida, or Philadelphia?
I'm hearing Philadelphia in the background. Is it a general consensus? Philadelphia? Philadelphia!
I didn't even say it was correct. Why is everyone cheering? Okay, it is correct. I should have made these questions harder. They're too easy. Right, last one. How old was he when he started swimming? No one's getting that. I'm going to... the lady in green. Well, one of the ladies in green. And you are? Go on.
I'm Chloe.
Okay. What is your answer, Chloe?
Okay, so I'm going to say 6. But look, I did see one interesting thing, that he really struggled with his first few gigs and got booed off stage. So
Wow. Okay.
I hope that comes up.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm hoping that comes up in the interviews. But yeah, swimming, sink or swim, I'm going to say 6.
I did say he started swimming as a teenager. Yes, and he was in trouble. So. I would say 12. Who wants to take over? Aiden.
No, you said he was in trouble. So he was like a trouble boy. And what did I say? Okay, yeah. I think around 15. Yeah, 15. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. I actually don't have the answer to that question, guys. I was just messing with you. Right. Who's excited to actually see the trailer for Lift? Let's watch the little trailer. Watching half of it. So.
We gotta get to the cockpit.
Grab him. I can't fly. My wrist.
Okay, switch.
Camilla, tell us what to do. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
You okay?
I'm loving every second of this.
Now, just got news. Kevin's here. But he's only coming out if you get this one question right. No, I'm lying. Let me not do that. I'm lying. But what we're going to do is ask, are you looking forward to seeing the film? That's my first question.
I'm very excited to see the film. So excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I am.
What part of the film are you excited about?
The part where they try to steal the gold on the plane.
That's coming to you. If you just joined us, guys, Kevin Hart is about 4 minutes away. So join us while we do a Q&A about Lift. Now, Maina, I want to ask you a question, okay? What was the last Kevin Hart film or series that you watched on Netflix?
Is there like optional choices?
Who? Put your hand up if you recently watched something from Kevin Hart on Netflix. I'll go to you. Who you are?
I am Fred Asquith. Yes. Yeah, I watched the Chris Rock, Kevin Hart documentary about stand-up.
Yes.
It was great.
That was really good. Okay, yeah. No, that was really good. That was really good. I would recommend everyone watches that. Now, the moment's here, guys. Get ready. The man of the moment, Kevin Hart, is here.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Wow. Hello, Kevin.
Am I supposed to sit down? I'm supposed to stand up?
No, you're good.
You sure?
Yes.
I was like, this is weird. Am I not supposed to sit down?
No, because I'm going to do something.
Okay.
Right, before we start, I need to give you your flowers.
Okay.
Literally.
All right.
Okay, so.
I like it.
This morning.
Thank you, brother.
Handpicked.
I like this. I like this. I appreciate it.
Because as a black man, to black man, trying to break generational curses.
Yes.
We have to show love to each other.
We have to show love. I like that.
So.
Good for you, man. Look at that. Started off with some positivity.
Exactly.
I like it,
Exactly.
man. This is going to be great.
How are you feeling? My next question is, how are you feeling mentally? How's your mental health?
How's my mental health? My mental health is amazing, man. Your mental health, I think, should be the biggest and most important priority to any and everybody, right? How you take care of yourself, how you manage your mind is a big deal. So I do a very good job of operating in a very comfortable space of self.
Is that being present, like being present in the moment, or?
It's bigger than that. It's not just about being present in the moment. It's just being aware and confident within who and what you are, right? Like, you know, if you can look in the mirror and you got a great definition attached to what you see, then that's a good thing. Honesty with yourself, understanding of yourself, and confidence within yourself. I think that's how you get a strong mindset. So it's not just about being present. I think being present is always being in a moment and like, wow, this thing is happening and I love the feeling of said thing. But I'm talking about the things that happen, you know, the other 24 hours in a day or the other 23 hours outside of the thing that you're being present in. That's where you got to really tap in. And I think, you know, for me, that's like what I feel is my biggest talent. My biggest talent is security. I'm very secure with the man that I now am. I'm very secure within the understanding of what I do and why I do it. So it's very hard to rattle me in any way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, 100, because you know who you are.
Yeah, if anything, like you see, I'm very calm.
Yes.
Is that like that's not? It's not an accident.
Yeah.
It's like it's just what I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was profound. Wow. Now, that was off script, but let's get back on track. For the viewers who are looking forward to watching Lift, could you describe it in 3 words?
In 3 words. Action, love, and fun.
I noticed, I think this is like the most serious I've seen you. I was waiting for a joke the whole time. And I was like, damn, he ain't playing.
Yeah, no, this is leading man, you know. I think the choices and projects that I've made leading up to this were examples that I'm like just going in this direction. So if you think about The Upside, if you think about Fatherhood, if you think about True Story, those are more serious roles. And all, of course, leading up to the idea of the leading man that can attach himself to a heist, be responsible for an entourage, you know, a band of personnel that put a large amount of trust into said individual. To do that, you got to be believable. So this character, I think, was extremely poised, polished, smart, a debonair individual that chose the world of crime, but chose the elevated side of it. And he got away with it for quite some time, to the point where he then chose to step away. But because his talent was so good, the law called on him and his services. So it's kind of like a bad guy, but bad guy doing a good deed while still being bad, which is pretty dope. It's like it's like a reverse within a reverse with the reverse. And I think that's where the fun of the movie came from.
Yeah, it was quite a complex character, Cyrus, because we didn't get too much of a backstory, but we knew his history. So how did you prepare to become Cyrus?
Honestly, I think there's a lot of Cyrus in me, for real. You know, the things that I really gravitate towards in life. I mean, not the crime, of course, but you know, the art and the love for art and the understanding of it. That's something that I wanted to put in there. The being well read, articulation that's attached to him. The way he speaks, his cadence. I think the biggest thing where F. Gary and myself, F. Gary Gray, who's the director, our biggest conversation was, we want to create a line, and we don't want Cyrus to step outside of the line on the right or left. We want to walk on a straight line for the entire movie. And we want everybody else around Cyrus to operate accordingly. Like, all the craziness has to happen around him. It doesn't happen with him. And I think that within itself was like just a great level of understanding and approach to the character. It's like, it's straightforward and it's less movement. It's not a lot of movement. Everything is minimal. And the backstory of Cyrus is told through dialogue. And him and Abby's dialogue and a love story between the two of them, I think, is so dope, because that's where you're getting like a real understanding of the before. And that was great writing. So within the development of the material, a lot of that went into my prep. I had the pages, I had the idea early on. So you're looking at like a 7 to 8 month real pre-development before the actual development, where I was able to kind of dive in and figure out how I was going to approach the character.
Okay, wow. So you guys collectively made up the history of Cyrus before telling that story?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. What was your favorite experience on set with the crew?
My favorite experience on set, I think the best thing about, doing movies of this magnitude are the amount of jobs that basically people are able to take on. And when you look at a cast and crew and a set, and you got hundreds of people there, I think when you step back, the best feeling is like, wow, like I'm in control of that. Like, I'm putting myself in a position to provide, not just for myself, but for others. That to me is like the dopest thing, In 1,000 years, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that my studio, my company, would be managing or handling budgets of $100 million plus. And, like that to me is, I think that's the most insane piece to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, studios being confident enough to say, okay, we're going to give you this, go do it, and then come back with the final product. Yeah.
I mean, I think you kind of gave away the answer for my next question, but I'm going to ask anyway. So I've already researched how much it costs to pay you to play my character in my documentary.
Okay.
Can't afford it at the moment.
Okay.
But, we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of big actors in the film. How much was the budget?
Budget, I want to say probably maybe 125, maybe probably 125.
Yeah. Okay.
Something
along those lines. Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's a lot.
It's a big movie. I mean, you're talking about a heist that takes place 40,000 feet in the air. So the idea of the airplane and the special effects around it, like, a lot of the budget goes to that. We had to build the plane, and then there's the stealth plane that flies underneath the plane of the plane, and then we filmed it in Venice, we were in Cortina, we were in Northern Ireland, we were here in London. Like, the backdrop to the movie adds a character as well. So I love the fact that the idea is global, the cast is diverse and global. And another cool thing that we were able to do, we put women in some positions of power, right? Like, when you look at Gugu, who's our leading lady in this film, she was the agent. And the fighting scenes aren't male heavy, they're us, they're we. Camilla, the character Camilla, Ursula in real life, but being the pilot in charge of all transportation. Like, we did some really cool things where I feel we put ourselves in front of the conversation of change. And rather than just being a part of the words, having the action by putting the projects together and positioning people to be seen on a global level, that's the real job at hand. So when you're a part of that, that's kind of dope as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Now, this is a funny question because we don't all have the same 24 hours as Beyonce.
Okay.
But you're a man with 4 kids.
Yeah.
A wife.
Yeah.
multiple businesses.
Yeah.
You act.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on.
And you're still doing stand-up.
Yeah.
A lot of stand-up comedians just stick to the stand-up, and you're doing all of it.
Yeah.
What does your day look like? How many hours does Kevin Hart have in a day?
Not enough. Not enough. I mean, you know, this promo tour has been nuts. So like, just to give you an idea, like yesterday we did like the run of the mill. We did all radio that's available between yesterday today. I think we did like I know we did Graham Norton that night, but we did like talk shows, editorial interviews, just literally like 2 days of full promotion marketing. After doing this, literally going to the airport, I get on the plane, I'll fly, I'll land. I'm gonna do 2 shows in Boston, then I'm gonna go to Connecticut show, Providence show, get on the plane, go back. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, but I think we put a show on that day too. But then the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be in the office because that's the top of like the year. So I got to do overviews with my teams, talk to the different leaders of the teams, make sure that our org and our new space of positioning is in place. Then you got to get an update, know what the movie did, what's it doing, do another promotional hit because you want to keep the energy attached to the movie. That weekend, more shows. After doing more shows, I go into pre-development for my next project, which is a series that I'm doing called Fight Night. So I think we got table reads and stuff soon, but that's casted. So I gotta like meet with those actors and actresses, and then like the mix of all of that, your mornings are kicked off with the wife, the kids, school. You try to get home and make dinner, go back to the office sometimes after. So it's a lot of shit that happens, and I gotta do all of that pretty much before getting into February, because February, I think we go into production probably like second week of February, and you know, then you got Super Bowl, you got live events, you got a whole bunch of shit there. But I'll be filming from February, March, April, May, maybe June. So I think I'm filming for 4.5 months on my next production. So those days will be like 13, 14-hour days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Kevin Hart has 48 months in a year.
Yeah,
that's what I gathered from that. It's great that you find time to do the family stuff, kids. How's that? Is that like time away from work? Does that feel good? Or do you feel like you're in a rush?
I mean, no, I think my family does a great job of understanding like their husband and father's like drive. I'm addicted to work. Like that's my drug. So when you talk about like the mental, I think when you're doing the things that you love, it activates just a high level of positivity all the time. So it's kind of hard to be bothered just when you got shit to do. Like I don't have time to not be okay because I got shit to do. And when I'm with my kids, it's dope. We're chilling. It's relaxed. I'm very much like it's not like this grandioso thing. Like, oh my God, what happens when you with your kid? Like we just chill.
Yeah.
We're a real family. We eat dinner, we're on the couch, we're watching a movie, we play games, we sit outside, talk. There's nothing like outside of the norm. And I think when you try to create these unrealistic atmospheres is when unrealistic shit like happens. But we're very much grounded. And I think because of that, they receive the world of busyness better. Like they get it because we talk.
Yeah, okay. Wow, thank you, Kevin. I'm blown away by how much work you do. Okay. So before we move on to...
What are you doing? You about to...
I'm about to leave because I'm like, wow.
You about to kick me? Why
I
you
need to
stand
get
up?
some work done.
Okay.
But before we go to the creators' questions, I have one more question.
Okay.
It's about retirement. Like, when are you going to retire? How old are you now?
I'm 44.
Damn! We set that up.
Yeah.
That wasn't even
I am
question.
getting older. Like you know, the funny thing about that is, like it's real. I really am getting older. But here's the crazy thing: I've grown up like in front of the world. Like you go back and you look at my early stand-up. I was 19. You know what I mean? I was 19 years old. So you're looking at over 20 plus years of like work in real time. And in like the last 12 to 14 years, you're looking at, you know, shit, I want to say maybe like, I think there was a point where I was probably doing like two movies a year at max. Maybe I probably did 3. And, you know, I have eight comedy specials. So let's just say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, so 2 years, a 2-year delay in between specials. So 8 comedy specials. So you're looking at 8 world tours, maybe the first 2 not world, but the last 6 for sure, like world tours. On those world tours, you probably touch 130, maybe 130, 140 cities, states, countries, etc. So my tours alone, you're looking at like a year and a half of like travel work, and I was separated to where I was gone on the Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and I would be home the Monday through Thursdays. So, you know, the travel is ridiculous. And there was some times where I was doing the movies while touring. So I would be shooting Monday through Thursday and then go tour the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I say all that to say, now looking back at 44, you go, God damn, like I've been able to do so much. And the reason why is just because of my commitment to the task at hand. And to your point, like there's a lot of people who choose not to be aggressive. There's a lot of people who choose not to go into overdrive, and that works for them. But for what I'm trying to do in the timeline that I'm trying to do it in, I want to get it all done before I run out of the energy that I have. So when you talk about retirement, you know, I get 50, I don't know if I'm going to want to do it anymore. I don't know if I'm going to want to, you know, be as active in comedy or in film or TV. And I like the fact that I'll be able to make the choice to say, like, I did it. And I did it at the highest level, and it can't get any higher. I'm okay with walking away. I like the idea of having that choice and being okay with my level of departure when I want to do it. I just want to try to do as much as I possibly can, so that when it's all said and done, there's a body of work that you have to look at. Whether you respect me or not, you got to look at my body of work and go, fuck, he did a lot of shit. So that's going to be an example for somebody. That body of work will have opened up doors for some people. The business will have changed because of how I navigated for some other companies or personnel. So the work that I'm doing is bigger than just the moments for me. It's breaking new ground for like the shit that you guys are gonna do. Like at this point, I'm not gonna get any bigger. Like my star is already as bright as it can be. But for the stars that are coming up after, well, you're supposed to go way past what I did. So all I'm doing is like setting a blueprint. Like blueprints were set for me. So when you say, is there a timeline or is there an end goal? I would love to say 50 is it. I would love to be like, wow, like I built a whole bunch of shit and now I'm gonna walk away from that stuff and let that stuff stand. And if I do it correctly, and the last name Hart is on buildings or on fucking hotels or studios, whatever. You have no idea what it can be, what it can grow into. I just think that's dope as hell. Like when you walk around now, you live in a place and you constantly see names attached to companies, buildings, entities. And some people look at those names and you just don't think twice about it. Those are family-built brands. Those are like clear definitions of generational wealth. That shit don't exist where I'm coming from. So what if I built it? And what if the generations after me get to feed off of that? And those last names become universal and there's a display of like Kevin Hart, oh, the comedian that turned in and that did the, oh yeah, that's all his shit that he did. I just think that's dope. Now, maybe I get it, maybe I don't. But if I die trying, I think that's dope. Because I'm gonna get as close as I possibly can. And even if I don't get it, I'm gonna be real close. And my kids, well, they'll be able to grab it because I got close. They'll be able to finish the shit that I didn't because I'm gonna be real close. That's what I do. That's how my mind works. So at 50, if I'm young 50, meaning 50 with energy and 50 and I decide now I want to sit down, That's a great idea to have that choice. At 60, it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like I don't want my back to start to hurt. I don't want my knees to be fucked up. Like I'm hoping that the race can be done by 50. I'll do like another sprint. Get to 10 comedy specials, a couple more movies, a couple more TV shows. I can say I can be done.
I believe in you. I see you in the gym. I see you.
Yes, in the gym.
I see you. Well, now we have questions from the finest creators in the UK. We will start with That's Watson.
Hi.
How you doing?
Firstly, thank you for taking time out to come here. I know you're very, very busy. But I've been following you for a minute now, since like the Plastic Cup Boys. And I know you've had the same group of friends for a while, like the likes of Harry, Joe, Spank, and like a lot of other people, if they are here.
Harry probably. Where you at, Harry? You in here?
Is he here?
He's in the green room.
His back hurts? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
He don't
Fine.
give a shit about what I do. Go ahead.
Fair enough. How have they kept you so grounded for all these years? It's very rare to see a top celebrity like you to bring your friends into everything that you've done. You have something unplugged now with basketball, the NBA, and etc. So how have they kept you grounded as a comedian, CEO, a dad, an actor? How have they kept you the person that you are today, and how have they built you, I guess?
Well, you know, we've grown up together. What I mean by that is not like from, the days of school. I'm talking about as men. Like, we've watched each other mold into like the versions of men that we are. And what I love the most about our bond, our group, is that everybody's got a responsibility. And, we all like benefit from the train that's able to run at a high speed on the tracks. And it's their job to keep that train in good condition. If you let a bunch of people get around your train, well, the train are like, somebody may put graffiti on it or leave trash on it, right? Or break shit on the train or sneak other people on the train. And then before you look at it, the train is a train that don't nobody want to get on because it's been used and damaged so much. They do a good job of protecting the train. We got a bubble. Nobody can get in that bubble. It's very hard to get to me. And I credit them for that because they take pride in understanding that it's bigger than the friendship. They're protecting the brand and the entity of. And our rapport, our level of honesty, all of that shit matters. The mind that you talked about earlier, that's all kept intact because you got real people around you. I don't have people around me that are telling me what I need to hear and want to hear. I got people around me that aren't afraid to like be real with me. We all married, we all got kids, we all do shit together like it's us. We've created a family within our real families. We do family events, we do family trips, we do the holidays. Our kids are growing up together. Like, it's a lot of real shit that's like happened underneath this thing that we've watched blossom into what it is. So, as you talk about the final stages again, we have the same conversation every year. Every year we go, this could be the last year. Every year, this could be it. And what we mean by that is like, you don't know when the expiration date is coming. You don't know when people are going to make the decision to not maybe back or support you the way that they once did. Like, everything does have an expiration point. And the way that we operate is that if it is, we had a good time. We had a good fucking time. We say the same shit every year. If it stopped today, would you be cool? I'd be cool. I don't give a shit. We did it. Yeah, all right. And having that level of mindset and understanding, I think, keeps you as grounded as you can be. Because we're not operating in a false reality. Very much real. This shit is a dream. It's a dream come true. But at the end of the day, the dream can be taken away whenever, however. So we build what we can so that if that does happen, our business and our businesses last. That's why I build so much shit outside of it. So if you hurt me here, all right, well, I got that. And I got that, and I got that. And if you take that, well, I got that. And I got that. Like, I'm never not going to have something or something to do because I'm building in real time because the fear is that it's going to go away soon. So my friends keep me in a space of real from a perspective standpoint. So I would say if you have a circle, stay true to your circle and treat that shit like anything else. You got to work and nurture that because it doesn't like happen overnight. We've been together for like 20 damn years. That shit hard. Fights, arguments, disagreements, ego, everything. It all comes into play. But we've done a good job of staying true to who and what we are.
I like your jumper. I would like that. A link to that jumper.
Yes, yes.
It's probably like £10,000, but okay.
It's a good close.
Poppy Hollins. Where's Poppy? Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Winning with the Wilsons here, Kevin.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Amazing. Well, thanks for opening up. Really appreciate, again, the insight into what you're saying. But one of the things I was thinking about was you said from about 19, that's when you was really doing your shows and stuff, and to where you are 44 now. How do you get the purpose, and what is your purpose to keep you motivated to keep going? Because when you do something for a long time, of course, it can sometimes feel like a drag, but when you have this motivation, it allows you to keep pushing on. So my question is, how do you keep going despite being in the industry so long?
I love the question. I think the discovery of new, right? Like things become mundane and consistent when you're just doing the same thing, right? But all things lead to another road, and that road can lead to another road. Some people choose to like look down the road, and some people choose to walk down the road. All of my like success is all the discovery, right? Like if I'd have just stopped at stand-up, then I would just be doing stand-up. But the stand-up comedy led me to understand that writers are stand-up comics, and writers write projects and sell them. And then that led me to understand that, well, if you're writing projects, you can create products, you can sell that, and you can kind of do that. The idea of creativity in television and film, wow, as comedians, we're able to do that as well. Well, as a comedian, you're a personality. So when you're not doing stand-up, what else can your personality be used for? Hence, radio stations, podcasts, people double down, they go, oh, wow, like, just because you did those things, that doesn't mean it has to be it. Like, there's no ceiling attached to opportunities. The ceiling is like your bandwidth and your want. But if you start to realize that you can do as much shit as you want if you choose, then people will welcome that. So the author concept, well, why can't I write a book? And if I did write a book, well, what stops me from doing another one? And what if I want to keep on doing them? What if I want to treat books like I treat comedy specials? And what if I like start doing movies, but I start creating the movies? Well, if I'm going to create the movies, what if I create the company? All right, well, if I create the company, well, how do I own the company and start to own the content? How do I become a partner? I don't want to be a work for hire. I want to be a partner. How do I do that? And if I do that, what's the benefit? Oh, wow, wait, this business leads to investing. Well, I want to learn about investing. What do I need to know? Well, I want to start an investment firm. And then I want to have my own. And then we invest in stuff together. Well, you raise money. How you raise the money? Well, I'm going to go raise the money. There is no reason to not further yourself with opportunities that you just didn't know existed. Like the things that you're going to end up doing, you don't know today. You don't know how the baton that you hold will be passed and that it'll present you the opportunity to do the next thing or the next thing. Like you don't see it yet. So it's up to you, like when it does present itself, like do you take advantage of it? I don't like watching people do amazing things and just being okay with not understanding it. Like I want to know how and I want to know why. And if I understand it and I like it, well, the fun for me is trying it. That's the fun for me. So when you say what keeps me motivated, the unknown. Like, look, I'm doing a fucking heist movie. Like, what? How? Like, I'm the comedian guy. How am I fucking doing a heist movie? Because I was like, I'm going to do it. It was like, what you mean? I was like, I'm going to try it. See what happens. I'm going to start doing drama. What you mean you want to start doing drama? I'm going to try it. fatherhood and true story. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Here's how true story came about. I had an idea and I said, man, I want to kill somebody. This is an idea. They're like, what you mean? I said, I don't know. Like, I want to kill somebody, but I want it to be believable. I was watching Narcos and I was like, man, whoever wrote this show, I want to meet with them. I just want to tell them, like, I want to kill somebody. And in killing somebody, I want it to be believable, and I want the show to be based around the believability in me killing somebody. And me and the writer started to talk about the idea. But the idea was just based off of me going, I want to kill somebody on TV. And then true story turns into this thing. You don't see these ideas. They're just thoughts. But I don't stop at the thought. I like to complete them. So my motivation comes in understanding that I really can do what I put my mind to. And I know you hear that a lot, but it's kind of the truth. And some shit take longer. Some shit take years and years and years. But there's no better fulfillment than the fulfillment of saying you would do something and you actually did it. There's no better fulfillment. That's the biggest win for anybody. You say you're going to read a book, finish the fucking book. Then when you finish the book, you can talk to people about the book you read. That's dope as hell. You say you're going to get up and go work out, go do it. You say you're going to commit to a certain time, do it. Not for nobody else, but just for yourself. That's how you strengthen this shit up here. Say shit and follow through. I don't just use words. I do what I say. And if I don't say it, it's because I'm working on how to fucking do it. But when I say it, you best believe I'm going to figure out how to do it. So my motivation comes from the ongoing challenge of self, of progression. I like to do shit. That's it. Right.
I feel like a failure. Thanks, Kevin. That was amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. We are going to finish off with the last bit of the trailer from Lift.
You forgot the name of the movie.
Kevin, it's been amazing. Thank you for taking time out of your day, your 48-hour day, to come and see us. We really appreciate it, and wishing you all the success until you're 70.
Man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the time. I would say after this, a lot of good stuff was said. I hope you take some of the things that were said and apply it the best way that you can. And it's not advice, it's information. I don't believe in giving advice. I just give information. So sharing information is one of the best things that you can do. And in this generation, I don't think there's more creative personnel that have positioned themselves for success than you guys. So when you're talking about the world of social media, the world of content and creativity attached to content, what you guys are doing is groundbreaking. So continue to push the envelope, continue to create and navigate and make everybody else catch up to you. Because that's ultimately what studios have to do. You're looking at a huge budget movie and a big studio within Netflix, but they know without tapping into you, well, it's hard to tell the story. It's hard to pass on the engagement properly. That's a reason, that's value. I would say understand that early on and figure out ways to grow that value, figure out ways to expand, and basically start to navigate in different ways. Creativity is king, not content. Creativity. Content is always gonna come. Creativity is fucking king. That's it. That's all I got. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my flowers, brother.
Please.
Terry, take these flowers.